Hey, it's Mike Rowe, and it just occurred to me that ZipRecruiter has been sponsoring my podcast, The Way I Heard It, for the last 10 years. Consequently, I've agreed to sing their jingle at the end of this commercial in 4-part harmony, all by myself. Why would I do that? Because years ago, when the MicroWorks Foundation was expanding and I was desperate to hire a few uniquely qualified individuals, I posted a job for free on ZipRecruiter, and I found the people I was looking for in less than 24 hours. It's that simple. Ever since, I've been telling my audience that ZipRecruiter got me the most qualified, most interested people. And now I'm telling you. Post a job for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip and watch what happens. That's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. And now, here's their official jingle in 4-part harmony. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match at ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
Oh, man. Back from vacation.
Welcome back. We missed you.
Thank you. I missed you guys, too. This is the only vacation I take all year where I actually come back rested.
You always say this every year.
And it's like...
Go to your little timeshare.
Yeah.
And you come back a new man.
I'm basically a new man for like a day, and then I won't get sleep, and then I'll be back to myself again. But like, you know, when you go to like Europe or Asia or these big trips, you feel like you have to get so much in, and there's so much to see. Like when I was in Thailand, I was traveling around so much, and you go to Europe. I was in Portugal and Ibiza, and you plan so much, and you come back exhausted, needing a vacation.
Because you don't know when you're going to go back, right? Like you know that it's not a yearly thing. At least with like your timeshare, you know that you're going, and then you are able to just chill and relax, do what you want.
Yeah, and I talk about this a lot. The idea of the exhaustion of choice. A great way to, like, when you have too many options, you exhaust your mind and you exhaust your body because you're trying to do everything. The way to hack that is like move to a small town.
Yeah,
because there's like 10 to 15 stores in town. The first thing I do when I get there on day one is I take a few hours and I walk the one little strip there is in town, and I go into every store and I talk to the shop owners, and they have got all the time in the world for you, and you connect with them and you make a little bond, and then you've seen everything, and then everything in the town shuts down by 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. And that's it. There's no exhaustion. You feel like you've done everything. So guess what? You're like, I say the time conversion there, like 9 p.m. in Thornbury. That's where I was, just outside of Collingwood. 9 p.m. in Thornbury is like 12 p.m. Toronto, like midnight Toronto time. Because it's 9 p.m. there, it's pitch black, and it feels like it's the middle of the night. And I'm like, oh no, it's only 9 p.m. I guess I'll go to bed. And then you sleep for like 8 or 9 hours, and you feel amazing.
Like we're supposed to do.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw, I posted a screenshot of my Apple Watch, and I slept 9.5 hours one day.
Wow.
And I posted... the true meaning of vacation.
Yes.
And a bunch of people responded. They're like, "What's vacation?"
That's what they were concerned about?
Well, they're like, I'm like, right, not everyone listens to the show and follows me on Instagram and realize what vacation is or what vacation is. But I don't know, man. Is it like a hack? Like, is it just moving to a small town? Is that the way to go?
It's either moving to a small town if you can work from there, if you're still like working. If you're retired, obviously.
But will we get bored if you move to it? I'm talking, this town's like 3,000 people. Everyone knows everything. Everyone knows your business. I made friends with this girl and her mom one night at a restaurant, and the next day I went to like this karaoke bar in town, the only and they were like, "Oh, we heard you were at the Corner Grill." I was like, "Yeah, how'd you hear?" They're like, "Oh, like someone from the restaurant saw you, reported back." I'm like, "What?"
But that's the thing. If you're okay with that because there's nothing for you to hide, that's a different story. Like if you're there and you're doing shady things, then you don't want people to know.
Right.
Then I guess it would affect your life. But if you're just there relaxing and enjoying life, and you say hi to everybody, and you don't mind that everyone says, "Hey, I saw Gurdeep at the corner." If that doesn't bug you, I think that's an excellent way to live. It's community. It's kind of like the way it was back in the day.
Yeah. Can I tell you the other part I love, and I know I talk about this every year, is that you pass someone on the one main drag, and like everyone's like, "Good morning."
Yes,
going,
I love that so much.
And it's just so nice, and it's not just me. Like my friends who are dads, they come up and they even said this is the most relaxing trip they take all year. They look forward to it so much. I guess what I want to know is, I'm not ready for small town life. How do I bring the small town to Toronto.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Because I feel like if I walk down Queen West and I'm like, good morning, top of the day to you, I would get punched in the face.
Yeah, totally different reaction.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Okay, it's thrift shop day. Who doesn't love a thrift shop?
Love a thrift
Macklemore,
shop. Yes.
Steph.
Yes.
Yeah, you love a thrift shop day. Have you ever found something at a thrift shop that you're super proud of? Maybe something you still have?
I don't know if I'm proud of it, but I find cool. I haven't gone for a while, but back in the day when I would go, teacups.
Oh.
I love, and I don't want like a matching set of teacups. I just want like
Bunch of misfits?
Yes, because they're so pretty, some of them, and you can find good teacups there. And I've also found like silver platter trays, like little ones that are like those old school little trays. So I've
What do you
that stuff.
do? You actually use these for tea, or are you just
No.
playing like house?
One
What's going on
time
here?
back in my day, I had a tea party for my daughter for like her 4th or 5th birthday, and I set out all the tea stuff, and it was really cute. And I never used it again, but if I had like a nice cabinet, I would get them all cleaned up and put them in there.
A vaginate.
A
You
vaginate.
need a
That's right.
vaginate,
Sorry.
Pooja
Yes, a vaginate.
I almost just bought on vacation. I was in this beautiful little town, Thornbury. They have a consignment store.
Oh, cool.
Which is kind of like a thrift shop because the stuff is like
Yes.
gently used, and they had this beautiful couch, which I'm still thinking about, and the store happened to be closing down, so they're trying to get rid of everything. So
Okay.
they're like, make us an offer. This couch was a leather couch from. It was originally from Restoration Hardware. I looked it up. This
Oh.
couch was $8,000.
What?
And because it's slightly used and they're shutting the store down, I'm like, what do you want for this couch? I measured it. It would perfectly fit in my place. I'd have to get rid of my couch.
Nice.
$2,000. I'm like, do I get it?
Yes.
And I'm still thinking about it.
Why are you thinking about it?
Well, I don't
Just
know.
get it.
No, because then you got to pay for delivery too, which is like $500.
Don't you know someone with a pickup truck?
I don't know anyone with pickup trucks. I'm a city boy.
Someone with a pickup truck. Text us now at
But
9191.
should I play hardball? Because I was like, should I call and be like, I'll give you $1,500?
Yeah, I guess I would even explain to them, like, if it's still there and you guys really want to get rid of this, $1,500. And because
Okay.
you got to pay for delivery too.
gotta
You
pay
got to
for
get someone to go pick it up.
So not weird to buy someone's used couch?
No, it's especially when it's leather. You just wipe that thing down.
Yeah.
Yeah, material's a little more gross.
Okay, so if we do this, thrift store segment in like a week, I might be
Yes.
like, the best thing I ever got was a sweet couch.
Also, can I come over and see it? I've never been to your place, but I want to come
yeah,
see this couch.
you're invited anytime.
Oh, well, okay, then I will show up anytime.
You're downtown today for a remote at Sankofa Square, Young Dundas. Come before that.
That's going to be like a 13-hour
Oh,
day.
the excuses are coming
Oh, how long did you sleep last night?
in. Huh? Not long
Me
enough.
neither.
Come over, we'll take a
I'm
nap.
going to have a nap.
Let's take a
No
nap.
spoon.
Don't tell your boyfriend.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
from 98.1 CHFI.
Time to play World right now. Win cash with World right now.
It's Word World. We're playing for $100, and we have Donna from Grassy with us. Have you heard of Grassy, Hazel?
I have not. Good morning, Donna.
Good morning.
Donna, tell us where Grassy is.
Grassy is Grimsby Mountain,
Oh,
Grimsby?
just
Mountain.
before Smithville.
okay. I know Degrassi. I don't know Grassy, but now we go. Now we
Wow,
know.
this is good intel. Good intel.
There was the episode where Joey Jeremiah was smoking Degrassi grass. Remember that? No. Okay.
No.
All right, just me then. Donna, we want to win you $100. We're playing Word World. We
Come
got
on,
Hazel
Donna.
May in the house.
Donna, you got to pick Team Hazel. But no.
Wow.
No, no pressure. No pressure.
Okay. Well,
Here we go.
you can't influence our players.
Donna, I'll give you $100 on the side.
Oh man,
It's okay,
okay,
Donna.
bribery. I thought Pooja was competitive. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick a couple words. Since Hazel's in, why don't we go home run themed words?
Okay.
How's that? So I'm gonna go with Butte.
And I'm going to go with Dinger.
Oh, that's a good one. Donna, what do you think? We're going to the Jays are streaking. We're hoping for the playoffs. We're going home run theme words. Hazel's going with
Dinger.
I'm going Butte. Team Hazel or Team Gurdeep?
Team Hazel.
Yes,
Wow.
Donna.
Just cracking under the pressure.
Ching.
You had no hope in that one.
I had no
Zero.
hope. All right, well, if it's me, I mean, listen, if it's me, don't say I didn't
It's
warn
you.
you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Should we give it a whirl, Hazel?
Let's go, whirl.
Butte.
Dinger.
Butte. 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 Butte.
What is happening here?
Dinger.
Donna, I told you, Donna. Donna, you did it. Congrats.
I did it.
100 big ones coming your way, Donna.
What are you going to do with your $100?
I'm going to spend it. What else?
Okay, good. There we go. And you might have a bonus 100 coming from Hazel, too. I guess we'll see.
Call me later, Donna.
Donna, thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. Have a great day.
Great to talk to you. Have a great day.
You have an awesome day. Thank you.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast
the Daily Double.
with Pooja and Gurdeep.
We got 2 stories you need to know. Hazel Mae, what do you got today?
Okay, so it's football season, which means a lot of fans, including Major League Baseball players, conduct these fantasy football teams. Okay,
Right.
so for those of you who don't necessarily follow football or sports, so what you do in these fantasy teams is you act like a football team owner or a general manager, and then you select real NFL players to be on your team, and then you hope that the players you selected perform well, and you pick up points, and your team does well. So every time around this season, you've got Major League players, and what they do is they try to find creative ways to determine their fantasy draft order. Obviously, if you draft first, you're most likely to pick the best player out there.
Usually a quarterback.
Yes. Okay, so the Blue Jays, they divided themselves into 12 fantasy teams, and what they did to determine who picks first is they paired themselves with a member of the Blue Jays support staff. And what I mean by support staff, it's assistant coaches, guys from the video room, trainers, that kind of thing. And so whoever has the support staff who throws the baseball the hardest, they go first.
Okay.
And so the back of it's hard without visuals here, but back of the batting net was manager John Schneider, and he had the radar gun.
Okay.
So your
This is so
support
fun.
staff would go up there and throw a baseball as hard as you could. And if you clocked in the highest mile per hour, you chose first. And then the second one goes, second,
Right.
and blah, blah, blah,
All the way
follow
down.
along. Exactly. So assistant pitching coach Sam Green threw a baseball 90 miles per hour.
No way. That's almost pro.
And so, almost, because he used to pitch for McGill University. See?
Okay, so but
that's
wouldn't you?
a bit of a
Did you get to pick your support
advantage.
staff? Because I mean,
no,
okay.
everybody kind of
Random.
drew random.
Got it. Okay.
So he was representing Team Kaz Okamoto, and they won. They got to pick first overall.
Kaz got first overall pick.
Right, and come on, Kaz Okamoto probably had no idea what a fantasy football team was, and he gets to pick first overall. So we'll see how he
He's
does.
probably automating his draft, and it will auto-select for him if he's not an NFL fan.
Yes,
Yeah.
so I just really appreciated, and by the way, this was Max Scherzer's idea.
Okay.
And so I really appreciated the creativity
That is
of
so
it all.
creative. Do we know who got last pick?
We do, but I am sworn to secrecy not to say who
Tell me
came
the
in
Blue Jays
last.
player. You don't have to tell me the support staff. I don't want to throw support staff under the
Okay.
bus.
The Blue Jays, the team he was representing, gosh, I actually don't know the last place.
Okay. That's
But
fine.
I know
We'll leave
who
that
came
out.
in last.
I love this stuff. This is so fun. This is great. I love what a great idea. Okay, I'm going Blue Jays too for my story. Okay. 157 Blue Jays games air on Sportsnet in the year.
Correct.
157 of 162. You know this, of course, with the incredible Dan Shulman, Joe Siddle, and somebody named Hazel Mae. That's the
Lovely
broadcast
girl.
we love.
Lovely girl.
Yeah, questionable. I don't know. So the other 5 games are on Apple TV, and if you've watched the Apple TV games, there's been 4 of them. They're not like great if you're used to the Sportsnet broadcast. You don't have to say anything. So much so that there's a
smiling.
Reddit thread. There's a Reddit thread called "Does Apple TV Hate the Blue Jays?" It is cited the fact that Apple TV's broadcast group constantly criticize the Jays, and there's an American bias. People also don't like change. They want their Dan, Joe, and Hazel. Thankfully, there is a hack for that. This has kind of gone viral on socials over the weekend. Fans can actually change the Apple TV broadcast audio to the Sportsnet 590 feed. So when you're watching the game on Apple TV, here's all you do. You grab your remote. You go to the furthest right option on your screen. It looks like a little audio wave. You click on it. It brings up 2 options. It says TV, and then the second option says local radio English. You click on that. It'll give you the local radio. So you will get Sportsnet 590 audio, which is an excellent broadcast. It's not the TV broadcast, but You will get a Schulman. You'll get Ben Schulman, son of Dan. Excellent. He's so good already. And Chris LaRue. There is one more game for you to try this at, one more Apple TV broadcast, which is August 28th, Jays and Mariners, which could be a huge game.
So, a couple of years ago, the Blue Jays were not, playing well, and they ended up on Apple TV. So I actually asked, this is a little inside information
Inside
here.
baseball?
I asked someone who is associated with said Apple TV, and I said, why did you guys pick the Blue Jays? They're not the Yankees and the Dodgers. They weren't playing well at the time. And they said every time they choose a Blue Jays broadcast, they get a ton of subscribers.
Really?
So
interesting.
That's why they kind of lean into the Blue Jays, because their fan base is so passionate.
Yeah.
And, a 40 million wide fan base. Every time there's a Blue Jays broadcast, they get the most subscribers.
Is there a world where they just sort of like steal the Sportsnet crew and plug them into their broadcast for the 5 games, though? Because I feel like that might even get them more subscribers.
For a little money.
Yeah, okay. Listen, reach out to Hazel's people. We'll make it happen.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
Hey, it's Mike Rowe, and it just occurred to me that ZipRecruiter has been sponsoring my podcast, The Way I Heard It, for the last 10 years. Consequently, I've agreed to sing their jingle at the end of this commercial in 4-part harmony, all by myself. Why would I do that? Because years ago, when the MicroWorks Foundation was expanding and I was desperate to hire a few uniquely qualified individuals, I posted a job for free on ZipRecruiter, and I found the people I was looking for in less than 24 hours. It's that simple. Ever since, I've been telling my audience that ZipRecruiter got me the most qualified, most interested people. And now I'm telling you. Post a job for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip and watch what happens. That's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. And now, here's their official jingle in 4-part harmony.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match at ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Hazel Mae is with us in the house this morning, filling in for Pooja. So, Hazel, I was off the last week. I was in Thornbury, Ontario.
Beautiful.
Amazing small town, like 3,000 people. I love it so much because it's the only trip I take all year where I come back and I feel like rejuvenated.
Right.
You like most vacations you go to and you're exhausted when you come back because you're trying to do a million things.
Right.
You're trying
You
to see everything.
doing tours. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you just did nothing.
I did nothing because this town is so small. There's like 10 or 15 stores. So you see the stores on the first day, and then everything shuts down by like 6 or 7 p.m. So you go to bed early, you're rested, you turn into a kid again, you ride bikes, you jump off the pier, you talk to people, and it just fills my cup. And the thing I love about it so much is in this town, which is like one main intersection, when you pass people on the street,
right,
everyone's like, good morning, top of the morning, how you doing? They smile, they look you in the eye. So I become that person for this week. And then I always try to bring it back to Toronto, and then I'll be like walking down Queen West, and I'll be like, good morning, top of the morning to you, and someone will just like kick me in the groin.
Someone
like,
called the cops on
Get
you?
away from me, they think you're insane. So I just want, am I too idealistic, or is there a way to bring small town feel and small town charm to the big city?
I don't know. I think the first thing is exactly what you did. Come back to the city and say hello and actually have conversations with people. Say hello, how are you? And if you do strike up a conversation, I think that brings the small town feel, and maybe that kind of, influences other people to do that.
You know what? Like in my building, it works. Like I'm elevator chat guy. I talk to everybody, and it's great. And I love that.
that guy.
I'm that guy. Yeah, I'm totally that guy. But I feel like once you get out of your immediate condo or your community and you start doing it on the street in Toronto, people think you're nuts.
See, I don't think so. I took a nice walk in my neighborhood a couple days ago, and a gentleman who actually had his earpods on walked by. I didn't think, when you approach someone, right away you think, okay, do I do it? Do I say? Do I not make eye contact? But I did, and he smiled and he said hi, and I said hi, good morning, and just kept on walking.
Okay.
So it works.
Okay.
And I think that's the only way you can kind of spread that kind of behavior is if you do it yourself.
That's a whole new level. You penetrated the AirPods AirPods. Like if someone's got AirPods on, I don't even engage. Like that's like, did he press the AirPod to pause what he was listening to?
He didn't. He may have just said hello and just not even heard me say good morning to him.
Okay. Because if someone pauses the AirPods, I mean, at that point, I think that they're into you.
I'm really not sure.
Right?
I'm positive he wasn't really quote unquote into me by just
because I'm not pausing
turning the iPod.
I'm not pausing the AirPods for just anyone. Like I'm not pausing the AirPods for a dude.
Well, he was a nice looking dude.
Okay. All right. So this is how we do it. This is how we bring the small town feel. We just ambiguously
start
flirt.
saying hello.
All right. Okay, I'll tell you what. If you do that today, if you're listening to this,
see if it works.
Try that first. Say hello to a stranger if you're walking, or maybe if you're driving and you're at a red light or whatever. Just like kind of give someone a little nod, a little smile.
Well, let me throw this back at you.
Yeah.
How do you think you can bring that kind of hometown kind of vibe into the big city?
By talking about it here on the show and disseminating this information. And it starts grassroots. If everyone says hello to one person today who's listening,
this is
very
what I'm
idealistic,
saying.
but it can happen.
It has to start somewhere.
Yes. Oh, that or when I leave this show, I'm going to retire to Thornbury and just live there in a town of 2,000 where everyone knows your name. It's Cheers, basically.
Why did you pick that particular little town?
Oh, it's a long. My parents got a timeshare there.
Oh, okay.
In 1983, the year I was born. So I've literally been there every year of my life. It's always the second week of August. So I was there when I was 5 months old.
And is it like a guy's weekend?
No, I mean like it's. I kind of go up by myself for a few days and chill, or if I happen to have a girlfriend at the time, I'll take a girl up, and then the last few days, buddies will come up, and we just turn into big kids again. We like ride bikes and jump off the pier and like play catch, play tennis. We just play games, and it's so fun.
It's funny that you say that. Do you remember when you were a kid and you were outside all the time, and then the street lights came on, and that's when everybody like scattered and went back home.
And there was no cell phones. Your parents just trusted you'd find your way home, and that you were okay, and that you were not like getting in a white van.
Now that you think about it, you know, that was kind of very ballsy of the kids to be going out there and just like by yourself. And I do remember walking home alone when I was like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12.
And we didn't think twice about it.
Yeah. Now I check my app to find out where my son is.
Yeah. Now we have everyone's location, including Pooja's. I got to keep my eyes on her. Please, Pooja, don't stray too far.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
the Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
Us with Hazel and Gurdeep this morning. We got 2 stories you need to know. So Hazel, I got to know, what is this movie you saw? Tell me.
So one of the cool things about my job is I get to meet a lot of super interesting people with awesome jobs. Okay, so at a Canadian Screen Award function, a lovely gentleman by the name of Mark Welton introduced himself to me and invited me to an advanced screening of The Odyssey.
Oh, no, we can get tickets.
Absolutely. So turns out Mark is the president of IMAX Global Theaters.
That's a good contact.
It's a very good ally.
Yeah.
So I brought my family to the IMAX Theater downtown.
Okay.
If you love Greece and Greek mythology and Trojan War themes, you're going to love The Odyssey. So visually, the movie looks incredible on a giant IMAX screen.
Did you see it in like 70 millimeter? Like the
Absolutely. The big...
Christopher is so jealous right now.
Big hoopla with the 7 mil. So the ocean scenes are incredible. The soundtrack will literally shake the butter off your popcorn.
Wow.
It does run a bit long.
Okay.
So it's just shy of 3 hours.
Right.
And Matt Damon's characters takes you on like so many detours that you'll want to lend him your GPS down
Side
the road.
quest.
But if you love these epic monsters and like battle scenes and beautiful cinematography, it's the movie for you. So I've just got 2 pieces of advice for you. First one, go to the bathroom before you sit down.
Yes, I need that one for sure.
And then find the biggest theater and screen, preferably an IMAX theater that you can find, because it is not just a movie, it is an experience. How about that?
Okay, that's
good. How about
good.
that for like a movie review person?
That is solid. Thanks.
Thank you.
Richard Krause, that was great.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Can I say, because this is the debate everyone's having online. I know Fisher is struggling with this too. Should you wait to see it on IMAX 70 millimeter, even though it might take you a month to get tickets, or just go see it in a regular theater?
And then see it again?
Or no, does it need to be seen on the big screen?
Absolutely has to be. Save your money. It is worth the wait to go and watch it in a 70 Well, oh, he's going to chime in now.
Well, he's been wanting to see it, and he can't get tickets.
It's a
I was going to say Mark's number is 416.
Okay, I got a movie story for you as well, although
Okay.
it's kind of a show story, not a movie story. But we're living in this era where all these sequels for movies 30 or 40 years ago are happening, like way late.
Okay.
But we get excited for them anyways. And sometimes they're hits, sometimes they're misses. I've got another one for you here. 31 years after becoming a box office smash and quickening the heart rates of teenage boys and 12-year-old Gurdeeps everywhere, Alicia Silverstone is
Oh my
reprising her role of Cher Horowitz.
Oh, is it
In a Clueless
Clueless?
sequel.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Really?
This is going to be on Paramount Plus, and it's not a movie, it's a series. So not only is she back, the brains behind Clueless, writer and director Amy Heckerling is back, which tells me this will actually be good because Amy Heckerling is like a genius putting
Right.
this together. The premise is 30 years later, which it
Okay.
is. It was 1995 when it came out. Cher is now balancing her career and motherhood in Beverly Hills. Her daughter is now in high school, and Cher finds parenting a teenager is leaving her clueless all over again. There we go. No word on any other stars of the original film like Stacey Dash or Paul Rudd or Donald Faison, and no word when it'll be out. But I will watch it because Alicia Silverstone was my
Isn't it?
second ever crush.
I loved what you said. No word when it's going to be out. No word who's going to be in it. But go watch it.
But we will watch it. I'm a little clueless when it comes to this film.
I like that it's 30 years later and she's still clueless. Is that
Well, as a mom, apparently.
As a
she's clueless
mom,
now.
she's
New
a clueless
challenges.
mom.
Yes.
Okay,
Do you think
welcome
she's
to
gonna
my
be-
world.
Do you think she's going to be married to Paul Rudd? Because that was like who she kind
A
of got
while
together with,
now.
which was her stepbrother, which was a little bit interesting.
Gurdeep, I'm concerned that you know and remember all these details.
I saw it thrice in theater. Pin-ups on my wall. Okay, all right, we're out of time.
We're clueless.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
We're less than 3 months away from your book coming out. November 10th.
November 10th.
Before I Let You Go is the book.
How
you can,
clever, my
Right, it's
title.
So good. I do love it. Amazon and Indigo is where you can pre-order this.
Absolutely.
Why don't we start with that then? Before I Let You Go, do you remember like the first time you said that? When did it become like?
A
How
thing?
did that become a thing?
I don't know. Usually in interviews, I like to let the person I'm talking to know that we're just about to wrap up. I never want them to think, okay, is she done yet? Or, how many? So I usually say, finally, da 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 da. But a nicer way to say it, instead of saying, well, finally, here's my last question, I'll just say, listen, before I let you go, da 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 da. And I just feel like that's a more kind of humanized version of last question I
Yeah,
have for you,
or
or
one more for
finally,
you.
or one more. Or so before I let you go, that was the title. And when I suggested it to the publisher at HarperCollins and the editor, they were like, great, let's do it. And so now I feel bad because I feel like I'm shamelessly giving my book a plug every time at the end of a game. I'm talking to someone, I say, listen, Vladdy, before I let you go, and immediately in my mind, like, shameless plug, shameless plug.
That's great though. What an organic way to work it in. It's charming. I like it. Before I Let You Go is very
Okay.
charming.
Thank you.
Okay, so without giving too much away,
Okay.
is there something readers are going to learn about you when they read or listen to Before I Let You Go that might surprise them?
Absolutely. I think I get asked all the time, why did you write this book? And I thought to myself, when I meet lovely fans everywhere across the country, most of the themes or questions I get asked is, so what's it like being a woman in a male-dominated, industry? How did you get into broadcasting? Why did you get into broadcasting? How did you break in? When did you break in? So I just kind of laid it all out in this book. And it starts with my interview, my Born Ready interview with Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and the book ends with Game 7 of the World Series. So everything in between is really how I got into this business and the very unorthodox way I got into this business. And it starts from, when I was born in the Philippines all the way to that World Series run from 2025. So I think a lot of people will be surprised at some of the stories I tell. I name some people, other people I don't name. shall remain nameless for now. But I think they will really enjoy what I've had to say.
Okay, I mean, that's a very, very good tease. I'm already intrigued. Also, I hear a little birdie tells me that CHFI is mentioned in the book. Should we be concerned? Should we be scared? What's happening here?
That is book 2. No. I'm
Okay.
kidding.
Oh, dear. Uh-oh.
No.
A little hot under the collar.
Well, because I talk about my other interests and the things that I've done, on top of what I do for my quote-unquote day job. And I mentioned you guys at CHFI.
Come on.
Come on, it's in there. I don't know what page number, but it's in there.
Before I Let You Go is out November 10th.
Yes.
Amazon and Indigo is where you can pre-order it. There's also going to be a book tour at some point.
I think I'm going to Calgary, Vancouver. We've got some dates in Toronto. They're working on some dates on the East Coast, so I would love to see the East Coast. I've been to New Brunswick and PEI, but that was when we were very little. But I would love to see all the baseball fans on the East Coast.
Nicest Canadians in the entire country out east.
No doubt.
You're going to love it there. Before I Let You Go get your copy right now on Amazon and Indigo. Thanks, Hazel. It was fun.
You got it.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
We're learning so much about Hazel. This is my favorite part. Everyone knows you as Hazel Mae, the intrepid Blue Jays reporter. But
Intrepid.
That's right. But what about Hazel Mae, the human? Hazel,
Not so intrepid.
I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not oversharing here because, my observational senses are always firing. And this morning,
Yes.
we always put in our coffee orders. Fishtopher was firing it up this morning. Thank you for doing the coffee
Thank
order,
you, thank
Fishtopher.
you.
And we learned the first time you came in that you don't drink coffee, you drink tea. That's fine. That's
do.
cool. But I didn't realize how particular you were with your tea. Tell us about how you take your tea.
So I like to call myself a fake tea drinker because my tea bag has to be dunked 6 times. 6 times. I don't know how that came to be. I don't know whether one year I dunked it 4 times and went, I don't know, I need a couple more dunks. It has to be dunked 6 times. I have 2 sweeteners, 2 Splendas.
Okay.
A splash of, French vanilla creamer.
In a tea? Okay.
Yes.
All right, yeah.
I don't take milk with my tea. I take cream.
Okay.
Which is another thing.
This is wild behavior.
You know what? People in the UK are like, I hate this radio show. What's she talking about? That is how I drink my tea.
Okay, so I have follow-up questions.
I know.
The dunking.
The dunking.
6 dunks. How long are we dunking? How long is the tea bag submerged for? Is it
Well,
do you dunk and hold? Is it dunking out?
No, it's whole, like dunk in, pull out, dunk in.
But 6 times, not 5, not 7. How did you Did you have a sip of the 5 and you're like, oh, not enough, and then you had a sip of 7, you're like, too much.
I need a therapist.
Wait, I have a question
know.
too. When you only dunk 6 times,
Yes.
which is not a lot.
No, I like
basically
my
hot
tea
water.
weak.
Okay, so is there flavor? And also, what tea
There
are you
is.
using?
I'm using either, I just like, orange pekoe tea.
Okay.
I love Earl Grey. I love English breakfast.
So you're not picky on the type of tea.
No, I'm not. I don't drink green tea or all the fancy flavored teas.
Okay.
Just give me,
But then
run-of-the-mill
you're also
back.
putting in 2 Splendas.
I am.
And French vanilla, which
and
is already
French
flavored.
sweet.
You're just
Correct.
drinking
You're
a hot
having-
water with creamer
So I'm
and
having,
sugar.
hot
With a
sweet
hint-
water,
with a-
cup
with a
of
hint-
sweet
with a hint of tea, with a whisper of tea.
Sweet creamy water.
You don't drink tea, you drink sweet creamy water.
Can I get a cup of sweet water with a splash of tea, please?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
But
And I can tell. If you say to me, Hazel, I'll go make that tea for you. And I'm like, okay, good luck. And if you come back, I can tell if you dunked it 4 times and not 6. I don't know why. It is a 6th sense. It is a gift from God.
Is it?
That I
Is it?
understand.
Or
Yes,
is it a curse?
It is. It's a gift. It's a gift to know that you've dunked my tea bag
I'm
6
amazed
times.
that you can taste the tea through all that sugar and creamer.
Yeah, seriously.
My
But
taste
you were
buds are
particular
shot.
to the point where you didn't even put in an order
No.
on the app because you
No.
didn't there was no notes
There was
section.
no notes.
Well,
there
just
was
say it was
no
Starbucks.
drop-down menu that
Just say,
said 6 times.
And you didn't trust that the barista would do it properly, so you just didn't get anything.
No. I asked for some, kind of slushy, flavored coffee drink.
This is wild
I
behavior.
know. And this, I should have put this in my book. Did I put this in my book? It might be in my book.
Is there time?
There might be time.
Yeah, is there time?
Maybe I'll just whip something
Imagine
up
this
real
is what
quick.
makes the back sleeve, the bit that's meant to get you like hooked in to read the book.
So that's why I'm sort of, quasi embarrassed when someone says, "Oh, can I get you a cup of tea?" And I like, sure, dunk 6 times.
You're like, I like sweet creamy water.
Do you guys have sweet creamy water?
Do you have sweet creamy water?
Sweet cream water?
I'm telling you, people look at me and I said, don't worry about it. I'll just, take a soda water.
Is it too late to change the title of the book from Before I Let You Go to Sweet Creamy Water?
Sweet creamy water with a splash of tea.
Okay, this is, I don't know if I'm this particular about anything. You know what? Actually, hold on.
Okay.
You know what I am this particular about? It's when the Jays, the Leafs, or the Raptors make the playoffs.
Yes.
I will not go to like a bar or a restaurant or anything to watch a playoff game. Like I need to be dialed in at home.
Alone.
No distractions. I don't need hot waitresses and hot wings like distracting me at a restaurant. I need just the game.
That shows me.
I still
no
not
hot
as
waitresses.
I get easily distracted. It's more of a me problem. That's still, as I say it, that's not nearly as particular as your hot creamy water.
No, but I will say I too I don't go to Super Bowl parties because during the Super Bowl I just want to be left alone to watch the game.
Drinking your sweet creamy water
Drinking my
by
sweet
yourself
with a splash of
okay,
Earl Grey.
I'll tell you what, this is wild, and I love that you share this. What is the one thing in life you are absolutely unwilling to compromise on, a la Hazel Mae, sweet creamy water? I don't know if I can look at you the same after learning how you do your tea.
Listen,
every
6
time
dunks or out.
You realize now every time I'm watching you on the Blue Jays broadcast,
yes,
all I'm going to be doing is thinking about you dunking your tea bag 6 times like a weirdo.
I'm going to be like, hey guys, look, it's sweet creamy water.
Sweet creamy water.
Splash of Earl Grey.
Hazel, sweet creamy water May. That rolls right off the tongue. Okay, this has got us thinking though, is there something you're like absolutely unwilling to compromise on, like you with your tea? Heather and Barry, what's the thing you're really particular about?
I'm very particular about when someone makes a Caesar.
Oh, yes.
Tell us what you need.
So I can't go, if I'm going to bring a drink, I'm actually going to bring my own Worcestershire sauce and my own Tabasco and my own ice. Because I don't even, I can't have a Caesar without ice.
That's hardcore. Bring your own ice.
BYOI.
BYOI.
BYOI, said nobody ever. You will roll into a party, packing Worcestershire sauce and Tabasco on your belt and then a cooler with ice?
Oh, yeah.
I can just picture her with her holster.
Yeah.
With her Worcestershire
I don't know why it has
sauce.
to be a holster. That's just how I picture it. That is amazing. That is commitment to the Caesar.
Do you do the salt rim?
Not mandatory, but preferable, yes.
Not mandatory.
And are you attaching a bunch of food to your Caesar? Like people attach burgers and
Olives.
hot dog and oysters? These Caesars
No,
are out of control.
And I have to have a Caesar without any appetizers. The Caesar is my appetizer, and I can only have a maximum of 2 before I have snacks or the meal.
So no celery, no olive, no tomato.
Oh, definitely no olive. Celery, sure. It looks prettier for the Insta.
Okay. Wow. I need to try a Hazel cup of tea and a Heather Caesar at some point. Thanks for the call, Heather.
Thanks, Heather.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hazel, I think we might have found your soulmate on the text line. 981-981. We got a text here from Katrina. You ready for this?
Okay.
Katrina says, wow, I also drink tea. That's it. No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, you're right.
She goes, I order at Tim Hortons a large 3 sugar, 3 oat milk, 1 bag in and 1 bag out. I like to dunk 4 times with the extra bag, take it out. Halfway done, I will dunk again 3 more times.
Wow.
I won't drink the steep tea. It's dunking sweet water for me now as well.
Wow.
My name is Katrina, and I'm now an even bigger fan of Hazel Mae.
Katrina is like my Dalai Lama when it comes to tea
That
bags.
is
1
wild.
in and 1 out.
I need an instruction manual for her tea.
That is hardcore tea drinker.
Do you ever do the halfway reset? Halfway through, she'll redunk.
No, wow. I'm just sitting here trying to visualize that and thinking she is I should have a photo framed of Katrina in my house.
Wow.
To
Okay.
tell me that I'm not so particular.
This is what we do here at the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. We bring people together. Hazel and Katrina.
Katrina, you rock.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
I want to sort of put a bow on all your hosting this summer, but before we get to that, a little bit of breaking news. I didn't know this, but we just found out you have been awarded one of the 2026 Top 25 Canadian Immigrant Awards.
Wow. Wow.
You're top 25 Canadian immigrant. I didn't know this was a thing.
Neither did I. Where did I come?
I don't know. Where did you play?
I have no idea.
I don't know that you're so competitive.
I know.
I don't think they ranked it 1 to 25. I think it's just like you're a top 25.
Wow. Listen, my parents were welcomed into this country in the early 70s. And we just cannot thank this country for all the opportunities that we've had. And to get even recognized as one is just a really cool thing. So thank you.
I mean, this is a country of immigrants, so to be recognized as one of the top 25, that's freaking
awesome.
Amazing. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Okay, so you've hosted 3 times this summer, twice with me, once with Pooja.
Yes,
and
I've loved it. I've loved every second.
Tell me, did you have fun? What was your experience like? Was it what you expected?
Listen, no, absolutely not. And you and I joke off air with Steph and Fishtopher, and when you guys do your thing here, I look at you guys and go, wow, this is like a legit operation. Like it's not just coming in and spinning tunes and your weather and, hey, let's hang out and talk. But this is so much fun. It's entertaining. It's like the best thing to do in the morning is to listen to this radio show. And I've just loved every minute. I love the fact that I feel like I've gained new friends.
Yeah, we feel like we've gained a new friend.
This is so awesome. And I get to talk about sports and other things that I love. And that's what you get to do every single
day. Yeah,
like how cool is that?
Despite how you take your tea, we still consider you a friend. I mean, look, the funniest thing was that the first time you came and hosted with me, you're like, wow, you guys actually like do work in here.
Yeah,
you're like, I thought you just like listen to music and then you talk and then you listen to music.
Absolutely.
We're like,
and play games. Like it just is great.
There's that too, but yes, we do. It's like I use the duck on the pond analogy, right? Like you look at a duck on the pond, he's just like chilling.
Yeah, chill.
But then under the water, the duck's like kicking like hell, right?
You
but you don't see that bit.
I mean, cap tip to you and Steph and Pooj and of course Fishtopher. This is a first class show. Love it, love it, love it. If you guys will have me down the road, I would love to come.
Absolutely. I mean, summer and winter, we take a lot of time off, so we always need a fill-in co-host. I have to ask you, be honest, who did you have more fun hosting with? Pooja or
Steph.
Gurdeep? Wow!
Yes!
You know what? Actually, that's the right answer.
Look, for me, Steph is like my sister from another mister.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we've got the same wit, I think.
We call it wit.
We call
Yes.
it wit.
Wit.
Yes. Let's just say you want to be our friends.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? It's the politically correct answer because if you said me, I know Pooja's listening right now, she wouldn't be happy. And if you said Pooja, I would cry.
But what if I said Fishtopher?
That's also politically correct. That's fine. You can say Steph or Fishtopher.
Okay.
It's
but
the right
Steph
answer.
rocks.
Steph
Hey,
rocks.
I love Steph.
So Fishtopher's very offended. 'Cause he's the one-
He's like, can I leave now?
So when am I going to come like co-host a Jays game with you then?
Oh my gosh, you should. I think, and I've said this, in all seriousness, I would love to see you on the Blue Jays sideline when I'm not there, of course.
You know what? Don't even put me on the air. I just want to be the guy. Let me just fill in for Vladdy and dunking you after a game. Let me just do that because you dunked me and I need to get you back because I've never really dunked you. That's on Instagram.
I cut you a break and didn't dunk on your hair. Well
could've.
coiffed hair.
You
by
had
the way.
one chance to dunk on my hair and you passed on it.
I just thought you had like some hot lunch date, so I didn't want to wreck your hair.
On a Monday or a Tuesday, whenever you were here,
You're a hot
you give
commodity.
me way too much credit. Hazel Mae, thank you so much for being here. You're so much fun.
Love being here on 98.1 CHFI.
Look at that.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.